Hello, guys. What's going on? Yesterday I had a stream where I perfected my mono blue, sorry, deck, as it were. Yeah. And as you may know, this is the commander. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying. Yeah. That's the commander, and that's how I built my deck around this commander right here. The problem is that I probably did a mistake yesterday. I removed many cards which I find are pretty funny to have in there. They're probably not the best cards, but I don't care. I changed out a lot of cards, and I fear that my deck isn't funny to play anymore after I removed them. So today we're just going to do a quick video where I reset the changes. Well, some of the changes, not all of them. I want my deck to be more aggressive. That was the main goal of it. But I don't want to remove the fun factor of the deck. I want to have fun while playing. So what I did, I removed the surveil mechanic from the deck entirely. And in this video, I'm going to be returning surveil to the deck. I don't know which cards I'm going to remove though. Probably the scry cards which I added. I'm going to remove those and put back surveil. We'll see though. So yeah. So we're gonna start with that. That's the half of the deck approximately, and we're gonna look at the cards. And yeah. So let's start off. This is a land, so draw. I need to draw, so that's cool. Gonna keep that. That's 2 lands. Gonna keep that. That's you have no maximum hand size, so that's awesome. Gonna keep that. That's cool. Return all creatures. This is also good. Land. I may actually remove this. I'm not too sure. Maybe. I'm gonna have this in my maybe pile, I think. Because I have enough land in here since it's a mono deck. I don't really need to get more. Draw cards, that's good. This is good. This is good because it lets me search for a land. And I shuffle my library afterwards. This is good. This is also good. I discussed these yesterday, so I'm not going to take that now. This is partly the reason why I think surveil is good. Because surveil, we can read surveil actually. So you can get a grips for what I'm saying. To surveil, to look at the top cards of your library, then put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest on the top of your library in any order. So it lets me empty my deck more quickly. So it's a bit of a gamble, but that's the fun part of it. It's the gamble side of it. which is fun. And this then comes in to play if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it. You win the game instead. So that's why I'm considering doing this. Making changes to my deck. What's this? Eternal non-land permanents to your owner's hand. I guess that's okay. That's the creature we discussed yesterday. Pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Crypt tip. What does it say here? Counter target spell. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Tap all creatures your opponent's control. This is awesome. Yeah. Chaotic Rift says itself. Let's draw 2 cards. Then discard a card unless you return it under control. Yeah. Pretty cool. This is the first one to go then, because this is Scry. So then we're gonna remove this. Yeah. Because I have no use for Scry in this deck really. Scry just basically means I put it on the top or the bottom of my library. But then the card still is in my library. I want to get rid of it. Yeah. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep this. You gain 1 life. Do I really need to gain that much life in this deck? I'm not really that sure, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this as well. I already have enough land stuff going on in my deck, so I don't need that. I don't need this. Mystic Confluence. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is awesome. Very aggressive. Very cool. Very nice. Lets me take control of a creature. I had the wall here. It lets me just reuse a sorcery or an instant. Other than that, it's pretty useless. It's just a wall, so it just blocks and stuff, but there you go. Land. What's this? The control of target instant or source spell copies it. Player might choose new targets for the copy. Yeah, I guess this is cool. I get to copy a spell, so I can, for example, yeah, this is cool. But where was I? I can, for example, copy this. You may return to islands you control to your owner's hand instead of paying a cost of gosh, it says here. So yeah, so instead of doing that, I return 4 lands to my hand and draw 4 cards instead, since I copied this twice. That's a pretty epic cost. Then I have no lands. But there you go. It's just an example of what I can do. And you have no maximum hand size. Since I'll be drawing a lot of cards, then this is also quite awesome. Ray of Command. This is just fun, just for the hell of it. I get to control 1 creature, 1 round, 1 turn, and it gains haste, and I can just attack whatever I want with it. Pretty cool. And I can also copy this if I want, if I got the wizard in play. This is my emergency button. I guess I gotta keep this. It's the destroy the artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. So, yeah. Counter, yeah, gotta keep that as well. And this is one of my aggressive creatures. Gotta keep that too. Yeah, because it's unblockable, and that's really helpful. This was just on the bottom. I don't know if I should keep this. Plus, whenever it goes to the creature. It's actually pretty fun, this card. It is quite fun, yeah. So maybe I should try to add this to my deck just for the hell of it. It's pretty neat. Okay, the rest of the deck then. I'm sorry for going through these very quickly now, but I did do this yesterday, so. Instants and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you spell or ability you control counters a spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. I'm not too sure about this guy, to be honest. I got enough lands to play my spells anyway, so. Think I'll just remove him, to be honest. I don't need him. So. What's this? Draw a card, cipher. I get to cipher on a creature. That's cool. So I can attach the spell to a creature, and when it attacks, I get to draw a card again. Choose one, target spell, counter. Good. I did actually include this, okay. Yeah, it's okay. I can play that, and then I can counter the spell when it comes into play again. This one is pretty cool. It's pretty solid. Gives me lifelink and death touch, so nobody dares touch it. Another maximum no hand size, and it's also a mana stone. This one, awesome. Land. Shark Typhoon. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty good. Index. I got to plan ahead a little bit. Do I really need to do that though? Yeah, I guess I do. Then Chasm Skulker, pretty good. This is also pretty good. Land, this is good. Counter. What's this? Yeah, that's good. Land, good. Yeah, this is good. And wow. I have a lot of draw cards in here. What's this? Hasn't the power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. Awesome. Jesus Christ. So there you see. So I have 20 cards in my hand. So this guy is 2020. Doesn't get more awesome than that, dude. What's this? Target artifact creature becomes blue at the end of turn. I don't know. Do I really need to have this in my deck? Yeah, it makes my creatures stronger, but that's basically it, man. Nothing much else there, because I don't have many artifacts in this deck. I think I'm just going to remove it. Find something else. Tab X target non-land permanents. That's pretty good. Put a token into the battlefield. That's a copy of target artifact or creature. That's pretty good. Body double. Yeah. Non-basic lands not untap during their controller's untap steps. That's awesome. Gonna be annoying to my other players, but who cares? Land. Treasure Cruise, pretty good. And I get to sacrifice lands in my cards in my graveyard to make it cheaper. This is another card I need to remove because it's Scry. I want to replace it with Surveil because I want this deck to go down faster. Well, so comes to play. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. I don't really see a reason to have this in here either. I have Index, and that should suffice. Instant, counter target spell. That's good. And this is also good. That's the second artifact I have. Counter spell, land, counter target spell, cancel. Yeah. Land. Counter target spell. That's good. Draw. Awesome. Untap all non-land permanents you control. Well, that's awesome. Because if you've tapped all your creatures then and your opponent attacks, you can just throw that card in. All your creatures get untapped and then it can block. 3 cards there. Propaganda. This is pretty cool also. Land. What's this? Yeah. So yeah. And this makes more sense since it's not a creature and it actually does stuff and it's not too expensive. I kept this actually. It's Surveil as well. And this is Scry. Don't need it. Don't want it. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards here we're going to replace. And a 3-minute break here, guys. I'm just going to clean up some junk I spilled on the floor. Okay, so sorry about that. I spilled some soda on the floor, so I need to clean up the crap. Okay, so I'm actually considering this one. I get to put 2 bluebirds enchantment creatures tokens with flying into the battlefield. And I also get to scry one, I guess. That can't be helped. So that's one of them. Yeah. One of the cards done. I want Surveil back in there, so mission briefing is going back into the fold. What else do we have? Can have this as an honorable mention, probably. This creature, whenever Night Veil sprite attacks, Surveil. So this creature has Surveil, so it's going back in there as well. This only costs 2, and it's Surveil, and it also got Flashback, so. This is also cool. Whenever you Surveil, you may pay 2. If you do, create a token that's a copy of Copy Catchers. Yeah. So that's awesome. What else can we put in here? Actually, maybe I'll just add this. It's fun to get some extra life, so. Into the Royal. It's cool. It's got a foil going on. So yeah. One more card then to add. Wasn't there an enchantment somewhere? Curate. Surveil. Yeah. Where was that? Honorable mention. But this is a bit overboard. I can't do that. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for. There was an enchantment here somewhere. There we go. Here it is. You may look at an additional 2 cards each time you Surveil. Yeah. There we go. That's it. I don't think there were any more surveil cards in here, which I needed. Two cards left for consideration. Those two. Both of them are pretty cool. Let's try if I can add at least one of them. I already have a shape-shifting effect in here. And that's this one. So do I really need two of these effects? I don't think so. So let's do it like this instead. There we go. Yeah. No. Okay. That's it. That's my 2.5. And I'm happy I did this because I have returned my surveil effects, which makes this deck more fun. I removed the surveil effects in 2.0, and I don't want to make this deck not fun to play, because half the point of Magic the Gathering is playing decks that are fun, and having this surveil effect in there makes it even more fun. So glad I changed it. Glad I resetted my mistake and made it fun again. So that's going to be it. It's a bit shorter stream this time, but there you go. Thank you for watching. If you like what I do, please consider becoming a member. And other than that, have yourself a really nice day. Take care. Peace.